Hi, everybody, and welcome to True Wants. This is something that came to my attention, and I thought it was something that you guys would enjoy. So I want to make sure that in case this doesn't get saved, this was filmed live on the Facebook of the owner of Boxycharm, and I thought it would be of interest to my channel. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's get started. I'm just going to film exactly what he said, and then we'll take it from there. All right, here we go.
Some information to pass and kind of like connect people together, but I'm going to start playing with this a little bit more with the live functionality, and I'll try to do it more on the entrepreneurial side this time, and not the Boxycharm will be in the box. So if you are into it, David Tal, we're not going to call you Dudu over here because in English it doesn't sound very good, but guys, if you live in Israel, the name Dudu is actually common. It's a shortcut for David. So I know it's a bit of a laugh, but that's it. So I have some friends over here. I have some family over here. I have lots of charmers over here. I see people from Puerto Rico. I see people from the US. I see people from everywhere. And this is a bit of a different live. I'm going to be talking over here a little bit about kind of like the past couple of years. I would not talk about Boxycharm as the past couple of years. I'll even take it before that. I'll go back and back and back. Saludos, Gabriela. So I was thinking for a while to start talking more on the entrepreneurial side, where recently in the last, I would say 4 months or so, I've been on Clubhouse on and off, and I became friends with so many beautiful people. Those of you who don't know, Clubhouse is a platform that's an audio platform if you're into podcasts. And it's more about the entrepreneurial part. It's not about what do you have next month in the box like we're doing over here. It's a bit different. It's more of a play where it's a panel discussion. People sit down, and you'll sit down with great individuals that had a lot of good knowledge drop over there, and you come out smarter from the other side. And I've been invited to quite a few rooms, and I've been asked many, many times, how did you build a big business? This is where everyone is trying to do the same, like understand what did you do. So Boxycharm, I know that many of you are charmers and understand the company, but just to break the mechanics, Boxycharm, it's a pretty large business where we've been shipping over 1 million boxes a month. It's about 7+ years in business, maybe 8 now. I don't count anymore. And eventually I sold the business to ULTA, our largest competitor, in around November 2020, right at the end of COVID. The acquisition was large. It's well documented. You can read about this in Bloomberg. It was about a little bit over $500 million in sales. There was a little merger component, so the sale was, the mechanics was a bit different, but mostly it was an exit. It was a really nice exit. And many people want to know, how do you build a business to gross hundreds of millions in sales? How do you sell the business, especially during COVID? And I found out that I enjoy talking about this, but I didn't want to bring it over into my platforms because it was more of a conflict within my own self, asking myself, do you drop knowledge? Do you talk about this? And then get smarter from the other side for yourself as well, because the questions that are being asked is not a question that an individual asks himself every day. It's a question that you ask yourself during the time when you're on a podcast and you said, well, how did I make it? Why did I make it? I was not the first mover. I did not invent the space. Birchbox was the first one to come up with the concept, and there were many companies that started before me. I was fairly early, but I didn't invent the space. So why? And especially when I didn't come from the industry, I didn't know lipstick, I didn't know anything about beauty, right? So why? And I found out that in time I start answering those questions for myself, and that helps you be better at what you do. So ultimately, the idea is that mentoring in reality is it's kind of like a two-way street, where you eventually, when you find someone and you mentor a person that wants to be successful and want to learn, you find that you get better from the other side for yourself because you also mentor yourself. It's like a study buddy that we do in high school, right? So I started doing that, but I found that it's much more rewarding when you have a group of people listening to you, and eventually one or two will take a piece of advice and eventually DM you and say, I I used that advice and I capitalized on it. And this is where I am now. It was much better now. And thank you and so on. And it's probably the most rewarding part. That's probably the better side of things. So I'm probably going to start using my channels now, talking more business of how to and why. And it's going to be a lot of tactical knowledge if you open a business and how to be a better entrepreneur, how to be a better boss, how to be a better CEO, how to be a better leader, how to excite people to do what you do. And I will promise you that by the end of the day, the most important part is actually not going to be the capital that you're going to accumulate. It's the reward that you build something. So I think going forward, if you're going to look at my site, Boxycharm is the love of my life, right? Business-wise, but it was not my first business. And it didn't make me who I am as an entrepreneur. Now, I am more of an advisor in the company, in a role that I'm taking. I'm still there, but I no longer run the company. I no longer run Boxycharm. No one answers to me, and no one reports to me. But at the same time, it's time for me to actually kind of like do a looking inward and ask myself, what can I do to actually bring back more knowledge and drop more knowledge for people? And I think I'm going to start investing more and more of that time. I am still part of this. I'm still on the board and everything else. Just understand if you want to know specifically about Boxycharm, I might not have all the answers because it's part of a bigger conglomerate now. Love this business, love all of you guys. I think that we've done this together and all of us came out stronger from the other side. But now I really want to drop more knowledge to any charmer that was with us. And if you guys ever want to learn how to build a business, how to succeed, this is going to be my channels. Just come in and talk over here and start taking questions. So I do see a lot of familiar faces. I see Jen over here from Boxy Buddies, and please go to her platforms. We're going to be talking a little bit about that, not today, but overall. So I'm probably going to drop some short stories. I'll try to better myself in the storytelling process, how to do it better on TikTok, on Instagram, and kind of like bring a lot of information, but digest it in a short form videos, so I can produce more awareness of how to, but at the same time do it over here, long-term videos, so I can produce more informative parts here in Facebook, and that's it. I'm not going to do YouTube because it's just too much. This is easy. I don't have to edit anything over here and all that good stuff. So yeah, that is it. That is it. This is something that would be very rewarding for me and hopefully for all of you guys. I want to tell all of you that it was a hell of a ride. It's not over yet. We still have more things to do, and I think this is a new beginning, so it's fun and exciting. So enjoy your weekend. I know I will. Look at this. I'm going to jump into the pool over here. I did already a couple laps in the morning, and it was great. So that's it. Have a beautiful morning, everyone. Enjoy the weekend. And I'm looking for the finish button.
Okay, everybody, so please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. This is probably why we haven't been receiving any sneak peeks or any advance notice on what the choices are. But if this is of any interest to you guys, it was to me. So anything that I find interesting, that's what I like to share with you on my channel. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. There's also the bell beside the subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you when I upload a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press the subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll be in the know. Please give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying my content. And if you're new here, please take a look at everything that I share. I share a lot of unboxings and I share a lot of deals. And I think that it's fun to be able to share on the YouTube platform. And we also share a lot within the comments down below. So please share with me your thoughts on this. I know we all knew that there was a merge between Ipsy and Boxycharm, but I didn't know that Joseph was taking solely an advisory position. So this is like all news. It's like they say, breaking news. And when this came to me, I wanted to make sure to share it with everybody here. So once again, as always, you know how much I appreciate when you guys tune into my channel and that you share with me in the comments. And like I said, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.